Arsenal hosted Sevilla at the Emirates Stadium for another round of Champions League action. Arsenal outclassed Sevilla at the Emirates Stadium to clinch a 2-0 win and build a 4-point buffer at the top of Champions League Group B. Leandro Trossard and Bukayo Saka came up with the goals for the Londoners, as Express Sport takes you through 4 intriguing talking points from a one-sided European contest. Havertz exposed by teammates. There was nowhere for the German to hide in a game which saw Arsenal dominate for the vast majority. Mikel Arteta will have hoped for a sharp and lively performance in such circumstances, but Kai Havertz couldn't provide one. And the dazzling displays from Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka made for a stark contrast, with Havertz unable to affect the game in anything like the same way. A dismal back post header set the tone in the first half, and despite a curling effort flashing just wide after the break. The former Chelsea Mont's performance relative to those around him made it clear that Arteta still has his work cut out when it comes to getting the best out of the £65 million signing. Leandro Trossard was handed a start on Wednesday night, but with the Belgian generally assuming the role of super sub for the time being, not many would have expected the numbers he and Saka have put up as a partnership. Of the 5 goals Trossard has scored in all competitions this season, Saka has staggeringly assisted every single one of them. That's more productive than any other twosome involving Premier League players this campaign. And the way they combined was devastating for Arsenal's opener, with Jorginho's defense-splitting ball latched onto by Saka, whose accurate square pass allowed Trossard to turn in first time. Martinelli shows no mercy. On a night when Saka picked up a goal and an assist, Martinelli put in the most impressive display of all, taking no prisoners in a 1-against-1 battle with young right-back Juanlu Sanchez of Sevilla. Martinelli toyed with his opposite number from the first whistle, to the point it was almost humiliating for the 20-year-old. The Brazilian came up with an assist of his own for the Saka goal which doubled the hosts' lead, and a stunning stop-and-turn skill, reminiscent of Dimitar Berbatov, which left Juanlu for dead, will live particularly long in the memory. Win ends on a bitter note. In need of a pick-me-up after an agonizing 1-0 defeat to Newcastle United on Saturday. Arteta will have been chuffed to be cruising towards a 2-0 win over Sevilla on home turf. But the final few minutes may have left a bitter taste in the Spaniard's mouth, as the sight of Saka hobbling off injured, and being booked for giving the referee an earful, would do to most managers. It remains to be seen whether the winger's knock will keep him out of action ahead of Burnley's visit to North London this weekend.